Hi, my name is Marco Suarez, the executive chef of a restaurant in Jamaica Plain called Bon Savoir, and I'm showing you how to plate our muqueca de peixe, which is a Brazilian seafood stew, traditionally with tomatoes and coconut milk, a little bit of spice in there as well. We have this stew base right here that we pre-make ahead of time. Basically, it's diced tomatoes, calamari, a mirepoix, which is celery, carrots, and onions, ginger, garlic, and jalapenos all stewed together for a couple hours, and we finish it with a little coconut milk. So it's, you know, rich, but a little bit of Caribbean in flavor with the coconut milk and a little bit of spice to it from the jalapeno. So what we do is we take a couple tablespoons of this, drop it in the pan, a little bit more than that. Make sure you want some of that juice in there because you're going to be steaming some shellfish in there. Put that on the fire. We had our 3 beautiful Wellfleet clams, getting from Wellfleet, Massachusetts. Kind of put those on there with the stew base. Turn up the heat and drop the top of it to let those clams steam open. Other ingredients we have PEI mussels, Prince Edward Island mussels, some shrimp, 1620s is the size we use, but any size will work, some butter, and some cilantro.
Unsalted.
Unsalted
What kind of butter is it?
Just regular Cabot unsalted butter. Some cilantro, and our garnish is going to be some scallion curls, which is just some scallion, really thin julienne in some ice water, and they kind of have a tendency of curling up like that when they get into ice water. So that'll be our garnish for the dish. When you're cooking fish dishes, especially fish are so sensitive and can overcook, that you want to make sure you're adding the fish in the proper time so that one isn't overcooked while the other one is raw still. So in this dish, the clams happen to take the longest. There is technically clam, shrimp, calamari, and mussels in this dish, but like I said, the calamari is in the stew base already. Like, here's a piece right here that's already been cooked and braised. Calamari has a tendency of getting overcooked and toughening up, and then after a long braise will start to tenderize a little bit after a long period of time braising. So we want the clams to cook first, and then the shrimp and the mussels basically take about the same amount of time to cook as each other, and so that they're not overcooked, we add them once the clams have popped open from being steamed at the end. So wait for these clams to open a little bit. Shouldn't take too long. I would say about anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes to steam a clam open, depending on how, for lack of a better term, strong the clam is. Some clams that are grown really well